ourselves caught up. You know, when the grind working so hard and we meet a particular woman and she looks good, she feeds our flesh, she gets us going. But then you start to notice yourself get distracted and you get in a state of confusion. You're trying to figure out whether she wants you, whether she likes you. And these are habits that we need to get away from, gentlemen. All right, gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get started. And this is a topic that I wanted to talk about. Well, I've talked about this a bunch of times. And I had a really, really good conversation with my homeboy. And this is something that a lot of us guys go through, especially when we're on the grind. We are in a place of loneliness. You know, we feel like, man, we want some companionship. We want just somebody by our side. And it's human nature. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have that urge to just want to be around somebody. But you must understand, gentlemen, you must not let a woman be a distraction in your life. The kind of women you want to deal with is women who add to your life. You want to deal with women who are an asset to your life and not a liability to your life. Oftentimes, a lot of us get ourselves caught up. You know, when the grind working so hard and we meet a particular woman and she looks good, she feeds our flesh, she gets us going. But then you start to notice yourself get distracted and you get in a state of confusion. You're trying to figure out whether she wants you, whether she likes you. And these are habits that we need to get away from, gentlemen. You got to understand your time is so valuable. Each and one of you all's time is so valuable, especially for my brothers that are on the grind. Your time is so valuable. So when you're getting caught up with a woman who is a liability, a woman who is the distraction, a woman who just drains you all day long, but you compromise for her behavior and you allow her to deter you in certain ways that you do not want to do. That's how brothers get caught up. Brothers get caught with women who are liabilities because she got that good poom poom, because she's pretty, because she's bad, because she got a bunch of followers on IG, because she's a model, she got clout, the whole nine. A lot of us get caught up with the nonsense. And let me tell you something, fellas, don't get caught up. I made this mistake too many times where I'll be on the grind and then there's always that one particular woman that gets in the way of my purpose. There's always that one, right? And then you realize, hold on, what the hell am I doing? And again, gentlemen, I haven't dealt with this in so long. I've been cutthroat and thorough about it. This is something I dealt with 3 years ago. I was dealing with a particular woman. This is my first time getting on what they call monk. 2 years ago. This was my first time getting on something called monk mode, where I was extremely focused, where I was on the grind. You know, I didn't allow distractions to get in the way. And then I came across this particular woman who had everything I wanted. And that's how the devil gets you. The devil's gonna send certain women, what they call energy vampire type women, a succubus type woman, right? A Jezebel spirit type woman who's gonna try to get in the way to test you, right? The devil's gonna try to find ways to get you weak and make you feel low. They know your weakness, right? They're gonna send a particular one, but you must maintain your frame no matter what, John. You must maintain your frame and stay on your purpose and stay focused. Do not allow her to deter you in any kind of way. And you know, one of my homies, we had a really dope conversation, and I actually got some satisfaction out of that conversation because I noticed that he was a little off track, and had to bring him back. And not only just him, but a lot of my other other friends. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure the people around me are as focused and are as disciplined, because everybody that's around me, everybody that I bring around me are people that are extremely focused, hardworking, driven individuals. And I do not want them to enable a woman that is a liability to pull them back. And that's what happens to a lot of guys. We get ourselves caught up with that particular succubus, Jezebel spirit type woman, and we let her control us, and that's what clogs up our progress. That's what gets in the way of our progress. A lot of us brothers need to get into reality and maintain our masculine frame and then remain focused. Now, if you come across a young lady who supports you, or the young lady who adds value to your life, a young woman who wants you to win, a young woman that finds ways to help you in your purpose. That's a woman you want to keep. That's a woman like, you know what? I rock with her because she's making my life better. And not only that, but she's enabling me to keep pushing forward with my purpose, not deter backwards, not hustle backwards for my purpose. And that's why, gentlemen, you must stay focused. Women will come. With success, women will come. I promise you. But you must remain focused. Don't let them deter you. Don't let them distract you. And this happens to a lot of brothers. You must maintain your firm. Gentlemen, I kid you not. And I say this in the most humblest way. Women come at me left to right every day. Every day a woman is hitting on me. From attractive to non-attractive, the whole nine. Women hit on me. But I don't let that get in the way. I don't let women get an inch. If I see that she's a liability, she ain't getting no inch. If I sense something wrong where what I feel in my spirit that she's gonna pull me back, I don't even deal with them. I don't care how bad or how good she looks. Cause my goals, my ambition, my life is so important to just let some liability type woman to pull me back and distract me and get in the way of my success. And the reason why I'm so cutthroat about it is because I made this mistake back in the past. Numerous amount of times. But gentlemen, my focus is so strong. My grind is so strong. And I want to tell y'all, you got to stay focused, man. You got to stay focused. Your grind is so important, fellas. Your grind is so important. So make sure, gentlemen, do not let a woman that's a liability get in the way of your purpose. You must stay focused. Your dreams, your goals. Think about your why. When you're in your moment of weakness, think about your why. Think about why you're pursuing that particular goal. Think about it, gentlemen. Don't get weak for these women because they can sense it. Especially those Jezebel spirit type women. They can sense it. And once they sense it, they know your weakness. That's how they're going to get you. That's how they're going to manipulate you. That's how they're going to play you. And a lot of us are so weak for these women. Yes, gentlemen, trust me. I see beautiful women all the time. I love beautiful women. But my masculine frame, my purpose is so important. That my purpose is so important that I will not allow or enable a woman to get in the way of it. And you got to have that mentality. You got to have that bona fide cutthroat mentality. You can't conform to BS. I let women know that all the time. When they deal with me, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get consistency as far as my behavior with my purpose. I tell women all the time, the ones that deal with me and the ones that want to deal with me, my purpose comes first. You're not first at all. You will never be first. They will never be first. And to respect that. My purpose is number one. My platform is number one. They are, I don't know whatever order they are, but they will never be number one. So gentlemen, you got to maintain your frame. Your goals and your dreams are so important. The moment you let some woman get in the way of your purpose, is a wrap. And you must be cautious. Depending on what season you're in, gentlemen, be cautious of what season. If you're in the season of loneliness, don't get caught up with a woman. Focus on your validation. Focus on validating you. Time's gonna get lonely, especially when you're on that grind. But focus on validating you. Focus on working on yourself. Focus on building you from within. Focus on understanding your insecurities. Focus on recognizing your default mechanism. Focus on being the best version of yourself. And I promise you, you're going to succeed. You're going to become a superior man. You're not going to let people, you're not going to seek the validation. That was my biggest problem. I was seeking validation. That's how I was in 3 different relationships in 1 year, because I was seeking validation. From 2018 and 2019, I probably had about 4 different relationships in 2 years. That is crazy. You want to talk about seeking validation. So I don't want y'all to make the same mistakes I made in the past. And since those mistakes, gentlemen, I have never made that mistake again, because I'm so cutthroat, because I understand how this world operates. So I want y'all to think the same way and have that abundance mindset. Some of y'all get so weak and you slide in these girls' DMs and they never respond to you because you lose track of your focus. Some of y'all get so caught up when a woman sends you one little heart eye, you get so excited. No, you got to stay focused, gentlemen. You got to stay focused. You got to have that abundance mindset, and I wish all guys had that. And that's what I'm trying to teach y'all. I truly am about this. I truly care about this, gentlemen. I want y'all to have the abundance mindset instead of simping. So please, I don't care what you doing. Stop letting women be a liability in your life. And you are the remote control of your life. Gentlemen, if you find any value in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell.